So what's up guys? So for today's video, we are going to vlog about global media culture. Cheers!
Globalization is characterized by some arrangement, various, uneven, and some of the time happening in variable sequence.
Media. It is the plural frame for medium, a method for passing on something, especially a channel of correspondence. The plural shape media just came into general flow in the 1920s, then later ended up broad communications as individuals were conveying their life through books, radio, and film.
So next is the worldwide media. So when we say worldwide media, it is a society which creates a consistent social trait in which social aspect, for examples are the character, the nationality, the religion, the behavioral standards, and also the lifestyle of people are constantly addressed and tested.
Evolution of media and globalization. In the context of globalization, there are 5 time periods in the evolution of media: oral, script, print, electronic, and digital.
Oral communications. Oral communications play a significant role in global media cultures, and particularly in various forms of media that rely on spoken language and real-time interaction.
Script. As the very first writing, script allowed humans to communicate and share knowledge and ideas over much larger spaces and across much longer times. Writings has its own evolution and developed from cave paintings, petroglyphs, and hieroglyphs. Early writing system began to appear after 3000 BCE, with symbols into clay tablets to keep account of trade. These cuneiform marks later developed into symbols that represented the syllables of language, and eventually led to the creation of alphabets, the scripted letters that represent the smallest sounds of a language. An example of a script is the cuneiform writings of the Sumerian, where they use clay and reeds in order for them to write.
Printing press of histories of media and globalization acknowledge the consequential role of the printing press. With the advent of printing press, first made with movable wooden blocks in China, and then with movable metals type of Johannes Gutenberg in Germany. Reading and suddenly was cheaply made and easily circulated. Literary followed, and the literacy of common people was revolutionized. Every aspect of the people, the exclusive flow of economic, cultural, and political ideas around the world connected and changed people and culture in ways never before possible.
electronic media refers to equipment or tools that is used in communication that requires electromagnetic energy or electricity. Like for example, telephone, telegraph, televisions, radios, and films.
Digital media. Digital media are most often electronic media that rely on digital codes, the long hidden combination of zeros and firsts that represent information.
Increased access. Cultural exchange. Homogenization.
Concentration of ownership.
Political influence and resistance.
Cultural globalization process. But before that, what is cultural globalization? It refers to the transmission of ideas, meanings, and values around the world, such as to extend and intensify social relations.
The experience of modernity in a worldwide culture refers the impacts and influence of modern culture, ideas, values, and technology and social changes that have been spread across the globe, creating a shared global culture. The interconnectedness of the people and societies in a modern era, characterized by rapid communication, globalization, and exchange of ideas and information.
Media are the primary carriers of culture through magazines, newspapers, movies, advertisements, radio, television, the internet, and many more.
Impact of media on cultural globalization. It provides an extensive transnational transmission of cultural products, which means our cultural product and also our culture can be known worldwide through media. Contribute to the formation of communicative networks and social structures. A tool for communication between people with different cultures worldwide. Help spread our culture and our products nationwide.
Cultural differentiation. It emphasizes the fact that cultures are essentially different and are only superficially affected by the global.
Cultural hybridity. Globalization will bring about an increasing blends or mixtures of cultures. This combination will result to the creation of new and surprising cultural.
So, cultural convergence. So, it proposes that globalization will bring about a growing sameness of culture. So,
Cultural imperialism. Cultural imperialism refers to the dominance and influence of one culture to another, which often results in economic, political, and technological power of a particular nation or country. It involves the spreading of cultural values, belief, practices, and the products of a dominant culture to a less dominant culture, which leads to the erosion or assimilation of a local cultural traditions.
global cultural exchange create a continuous cultural exchange in which crucial aspects such as identity,
Nationality.
and religion,
Behavioral norms. And way of life.
are continuously questioned.
And challenged.
So, that's all for global media. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.